What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
What's cracking, y'all? Here with some Kobe Bryant Actually, this is more about Gilbert Arenas than Kobe Bryant. Let's keep it real. This is about, we're rather going to watch the highlights from Gilbert Arenas when he dropped 60 points on Kobe and the Lakers in the 2006-2007 campaign. Trust me, somebody dropping 60 on Kobe, I never forgot that. I couldn't believe it happened, to be honest with you. Now, Gilbert Arenas has become quite popular in the independent sports talk space. And he's become, I guess you could say, one of the top hot takers, if you will, when it comes to the subject of basketball on various platforms and shows, including his own, Gil's Arena. But for a lot of the casual fans, they probably don't really know who the hell Gilbert Arenas was or how good he was, especially since his window of greatness was actually so small. His first couple of years in the league, you had that slow progression. Then I want to say probably the 04-05 season is when he hit, right? He hit that big scoring surge and Gilbert Arenas was on the scene. And then 05-06, 06-07 campaign, he continued to improve. Even though I think his numbers were technically better in the 05-06 campaign, it was the 06-07 where the popularity met his skill level and everybody was talking to him. That was a year where he was drilling those long-range threes with seemed like regularity, especially the clutch ones, the game winners. He was just dropping those from like 4 feet behind the line and then like walking away like this as a shot went in, stuff like that. He had all the theatrics and stuff to go along with his skill, and I think that's why the 06-07 campaign, though technically probably not as good statistically, that's just going off memory without me looking, but I'm pretty sure the theatrics and the story met his skill, and he really took off that year and was, honestly, you could probably say, arguably a top 5 player in the league. But like I say, he only had those 3 seasons right there, because after that, he started dealing with injuries. I know he definitely had a knee injury, so his games played were limited moving forward. Then after that, the whole gun charge situation, bringing guns in the locker room and all that stuff happened, and we never got to see Gilbert Arenas again after that 3-year fantastic stretch between injuries and the shenanigans. I remember he called himself the Hibachi. He was either getting called the Hibachi or Agent Zero. Dude had 2 nicknames floating at the time, if my memory serves me correctly. Seriously. I remember they wore those damn black and gold uniforms, and Kobe had a good game. Kobe had, if I'm not mistaken, like 45 points, something like that, 40 points to Gilbert's 60. And when he saw Gil cooking, Kobe was like, I got him. And Kobe was sticking him tough, and he crossed the shit out of Kobe. Yeah, hey. And I remember after the game, Kobe was like, I guess he is as unconscious as people say he is. And Kobe made sure next game he wasn't about to do that. Kobe made sure they wasn't about to win and he was about to get in his bag. Trust me, Kobe circled that next day against the Washington Wizards on that calendar. I promise you that. Drop 60 on Kobe. Now, I'm not saying he was the primary defender every time, but he guarded him enough, and he still couldn't do anything with him. Gilbert Arenas was cooking. Cooking. You rarely see Kobe Bryant get outscored to that capacity in a basketball game by an opponent, especially an opponent playing a guard position. But this time it happened, man. Hey, can't get him every night. But I never forgot that, man, because my brother and some other people, it's like, oh no, it's Gil. I'm like, Gil over Kobe? You wildin'. Then he dropped 60. I was like, oh God, I'm not gonna hear the end of it. I'm not. But yeah, he was unconscious, man. He was. People forgot, man. That dude was clutch, and he was just taking Steph Curry-esque threes. But there were other players that were doing that before Curry, but not with the regularity, and it wasn't popularized back then. It wasn't really a part of the game, because McGrady used to pull up a couple feet behind the three-point line with regularity, with the lazy eye. T-Mac could shoot. But anyway, I'm going to shut the hell up. Let's get into it. This is from House of Highlights.
All players have to have a go-to move.
Jamison, boy, as he increases his range. Tough shot, almost a beauty by Radmanovich, as it wouldn't go down. Now Gilbert Arenas to the hole. He can get there, can he? Gilbert Arenas on the attack. 7-4 Washington early. And it was touched, deflected, smart save. That was going to be Lakers basketball.
You always should know where you are, obviously, and if you just look up, you'll be able to find
Kill Smush Parker.
He is a scoring machine. Gilbert Arenas comes into the game averaging, as the Lakers pulled away in the second overtime. So it's a 6-0 run for the Lakers, and the Lakers have the lead. Not for long, though. Gilbert Arenas puts him back up. Gilbert Arenas, how strong is he? Man.
It's not a matter how strong he is, it's how good is he. He is good.
It's so dangerous.
See, the double team, that frees up people.
Arenas puts it inside for the open man. They didn't recover to Antoine Jamison, former first-round pick that played for the Warriors. And turns him.
At this point,
so he got the board, he got the bucket.
At this point, you already see what type of night it's going to be. At this point, if I'm Kobe, I'm going to Phil. No more. I got Hibachi. He's cooking Smush Parker.
And quickly, Jamison into double figures with 10. They only have two guys that have scored. Jamison's got 10 and Arenas has 8. But that's not unusual.
They got two others that are just chomping at the bit.
Lottie 4 of 7 for the field with a couple of three-pointers. And once again, on the attack.
Now he eating Jordan Farmar.
3 scores, while all 5 starters for the Lakers have scored. Off the dribble, Gilbert Arenas rattles it home. It is a three-pointer. Final shot coming up for the Lakers. Jordan Farmar going to shoot it. Got it. It's going to be real short, as Gilbert Arenas was right in his chest. On the crossover, the reach on Smush. And
that's Evans.
Foul on Bryant.
Yep,
cross the hell out of him.
Gilbert Arenas. It'll be a reach.
Because if Jamison's not there, there's nothing he can do with that one.
Arenas
Luke Walton
setting up, and what a catch by Hayward. It'll be Stevenson.
Now it's the third quarter. We haven't seen a highlight of Kobe guarding him yet. It's been everybody else. However, they're only showing his attempts made and attempts where he got fouled. So I don't know if there were times where Kobe was checking him and he didn't score, but it didn't make the highlight reel because there wasn't a foul or a bucket. But based on the highlights, we haven't seen much of Kobe. But I remember Kobe getting on him either the third or fourth, and Arenas gave him the business too. But I would have put Kobe on him primary defender earlier. Don't even let him get in a rhythm. Don't take that chance. Usually better offense always beats better defense or great defense.
From Arenas. And if they get other sources, guys like Deshaun Stevenson, who averages 8-9 a game. Gilbert, I talked about being a gunner. He gets inside and slices it home with a little English.
Really played into their hands, didn't really push the issue.
Gilbert Arenas doesn't need much space, does he? Boy, what a release.
Doesn't need any space.
Brad Butler weaving his way to the rack. Man, got underneath Kwame. Boy, that was patience. He didn't rush it, did he? So you get a whistle. Gilbert Arenas, and Bynum blocked it away.
Getting around everybody.
He can't believe it. Well, if you can take it that deep, so can I. But he didn't go with it. Farmar holds him up, and he's got free throws.
Arenas had a bag, man.
Hear about it.
So it stays a 7-point lead.
There we go. Now we see Kobe on him.
Bogdanovich almost gets it away. He's made his last 6. Boy. Arenas, now, Gilbert Arenas has had problems on the road this year. Bynum kept it alive, but it's tapped away. Two teammates really did take it away. Opposite end. Guess who? Gilbert Arenas up to 34. Arenas had it closed, but it made no difference. Arenas could seriously get up there, and he was falling away anyway. So 19th in field goal percentage defense on the pick and roll. Arenas to the hole, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
I mean, he has absolutely put it up and put it in against the Lakers. In 37 minutes, he's got 38 points. And it doesn't matter where he's shooting it and who's in front of him.
All right, Kobe.
Staples Center. 110-104.
Screen.
Arenas trying to get to the hole, and he's got to come. Brendan Haywood caught in the air, found Gilbert Arenas, and he'll go to the line as Kobe got him on the way by, they say. And an opportunity for a three-point play as Arenas is up to 41 points.
That was some shot by Gilbert.
Inside of 4 to play. Most important for now for the Lakers. And good look for Caron Butler. It's back to a dozen. So they got it down, as I said. So Radmanovich gets him on the way by. 124-120. Now can you get the steal? Arenas splits the double. Don't foul him.
That's just a long time.
It starts with Mo Evans. Pressure on the ball. It goes to Gilbert Arenas. Who else? 4 seconds to
Guarded by Kobe.
Arenas, the jumper over Kobe. And we go to overtime. The Lakers
Good D.
after trailing by as many as 17 for the second time this weekend. It is an extra. Now they come out quickly. And Gilbert Arenas grab. He'll go to the line. Shoots 2. A break for the Lakers. Lakers' first lead since the opening 12 minutes of play. And again,
Bad defense by Kobe. Great shot by Gil.
Yes.
Man, you got to be attached to him.
And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 more.
This man is cooking.
And Luke gambling. And it's a foul.
You don't isolate like this.
There he goes. Radmanovich tries to get there, but it's too late. A 1-point lead. There goes Arenas, and he's got a 3-point opportunity. Andrew Bynum came over late.
That's Kobe's fault.
Contact, smart play. Back to a 3-point lead, and Gilbert Arenas can make it a 2-possession game with a minute. Running a weave. It's Arenas for 3. Boy, what a night for Gilbert.
Hand down, man down.
Arenas to 58 points. So that's a franchise record. He has topped the total of Earl Monroe. Jumps it across. Good look for Radmanovich. That might do it. That will do it. Caron Butler, nobody back for the Lakers. Will slam it home.
Well, see, they were in a foul situation even if they make a 3, so.
Got a foul, and he does.
And there's 60.
Kwame coming back in the game for rebounding purposes.
What rebound? Late Will Chamberlain.
He got it. He's got 60. Farmar at the buzzer. And it's over in overtime. It's a 6-point win on a career night for the Washington Wizards. LA native Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas put on quite a show and then gave a couple of bows just now to the front row people who were giving him a little bit of razzing during the game. He says, how do you like it?
It didn't matter. Even when Kobe guarded him into that fourth quarter and overtime ball, it didn't matter. He was still blown by Kobe. Kobe was trying to force him into help defense. He was blown by Kobe, beating the help defender. Hand down, man down. You can't. Somebody like Arenas, a scorer like Arenas, especially when he's hot, you can't give him an inch of space, or you can't even give him a second to get that shot off because he will drain it. Kobe was trying to play that little mid defense, kind of try to bait you and then get you to commit and then try. Too late. Shot's already out. Even when he was moving off ball, cutting to the basket, just blew right by Kobe. Kobe sitting there like this. No, man, stay in front of him. Hey, man. But you let the man get that hot, good luck cooling him off. He was getting called the hibachi for a reason. I never seen somebody come out here, torch the Lakers like that in Staples Center and then bow. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Man, people forget how good he was, man. Like, you know, James Harden in his prime with the Rockets there and D'Antoni got a lot of love for his scoring ability. Prime, like, as a basketball player, as a scorer, if I had to have a prime Gil and a prime Harden, despite I know Harden averaged 30-something with Mike D'Antoni. I get it, and I get the Mike D'Antoni offense for context, but I'd rather have Gilbert Arenas as my scorer than James Harden. Gilbert Arenas is more versatile. With James Harden, it's step back three or drive to the basket. Anything in between there doesn't exist. He doesn't have the skill set in that entire mid-range area. And look, granted, it worked for him in the current NBA, and manipulating the rules and taking advantage of all the free throws, all that stuff. Good on Harden. Did what he had to do. But I'm telling you, I'm talking any era of basketball, I'm comfortable with Gilbert Arenas because he can score from everywhere on the floor. I promise you, if Gil played in the Mike D'Antoni offense, he would have averaged just as much as James Harden. I'm just saying. In that era. I'm just saying. Anyway, I like Gil as a better scorer than James Harden. I'm not a James Harden hater. I don't like him that much. I ain't no James Harden hater. I'm just keeping it a buck. I made a comment earlier about Gilbert Arenas during that time having an argument for being a top 5 player. I take that back. Fantastic scorer, one of the best scorers, but I was getting ahead of myself. I was getting too much into the moment. I have to pull myself back. I can't know. Out the top 5, but you can an argument for top 10, definitely. When you look at the top 5, I mean, just off the top of my head, wasn't better than Kobe. Wasn't better than Wade, wasn't better than LeBron, wasn't better than Tim Duncan, wasn't better than Kevin Garnett. That's just 5 right there, and I could probably name more. I had to take myself out of that moment. What am I talking about? Arguably top 5? Nah, arguably top 10. I could roll with that. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think about it. I appreciate you for stepping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. And I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.